Good morning, everyone. Ty Diaz broadcasting in Beaver Creek this morning. How are you starting your morning? Cozied up by a nice warm fire or with a little employee first tracks? These aren't the only options to choose from, but VBL starts right now.
Good morning to Vail Valley Live. I'm Trisha Swenson coming to you live from our Eagle Vale studio. As you just saw, Ty Diaz will be reporting from Beaver Creek this morning. Pretty cool. They're doing employee first tracks this morning. First tracks is when you get to go out an hour before the lifts open or so. I guess it's a little more than an hour over at Beaver Creek. They don't open till 9. Vail opens at 8:30, but they're getting the employees up there. They're going to get to ride Chair 4 and Chair 8 today. Cinch Express as well as Rose Bowl. So congrats to all those employees that get a little early run today. But what are you doing this morning? This day, we've got Wednesday, the 19th of January here. We're going to have Ty live from Beaver Creek. We're going to give you a chance to win tickets to the Beaver Creek Winter Culinary Weekend. And we also have some ideas on how to spruce up your jewelry box with Betteridge and what's fresh at Knapp Harvest. We'll give you all that, weather, headlines, events, and more. So thanks for joining us this morning. If you're watching us on either Facebook or our new YouTube page, Vail Valley Live, feel free to chat with us. We want to hear your comments. We want to hear your questions and just find out where you're tuning in from. And if you can't catch us in the mornings between 7:30 and 8:30, you can always watch us on demand any time of the day. We're on Roku. We're on Amazon Fire, Apple TV. We're also a podcast on Spotify. So a couple different ways to stay with us. And we're also on Comcast Cable, Xfinity Cable. We're on Outside Television, Channel 17, right here in the Vail Valley. So, all right, now that we've got all that talked about, let's talk a little bit about the weather and let you know what you can expect for today. We're seeing temperatures in the teens this morning. A little bit of cloud cover out there right now, but we're going to see some cloud cover throughout the day. And maybe a slight chance of a flurry tonight, but really no big chances of snow. And really not much at that on Friday. So tonight we've got a 10% of chance showers after 5 p.m. and then a 30% chance of precipitation a little bit later into the evening, mainly before 9 p.m. And our low will dip down into the teens again. And we'll see, like Joel Gratz is saying, out of open snow, maybe 1 to 2 out of this by Thursday, Friday, over at Beaver Creek, and kind of same situation for Vail. So no big storms to report out there, but that's okay. We've got pretty much almost all of both mountains open. We're in the 80 percentile range. Looking at Vail, we have 83% of the terrain open, 25 out of 33 lifts for you. They did open Pete's Express and Skyline Express in Blue Sky Basin. Also, Pride Express can help you get out of Cascade Village or get you up and around the Line Set area. They are open as well. So that's a look at Vail. Beaver Creek, we're about 88% open over there. We've got 23 runs out of 25 and 150 trails out of 169. So I think it's really just some fringe areas. Grouse Mountain is open. But maybe not like Royal Elk Glade or your Stone Creek Chutes, those sort of things. But this weather and terrain report was brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne, Elevated Savings. So if you need to go on over there and grab some great new duds for the winter, you're going to get some bargains. But let's take it out to Ty Diaz. That guy knows bargains. He's been going over to outlets at Silverthorne for years. Ty, that was pretty cool. So the employees got to get on the lift early this morning.
Perks of the job, Trisha. You and I both know this very well. We get the dining discount. We get the ski pass for the season all through the summer. And then maybe once or twice a year, get on the mountain first tracks as an employee. I mean, look at the times. Just after 7:30, just after sunrise this morning, employees, all smiles, making their way to the lifts. They're checking right now the equipment, making sure people have their passes. But I tell you what, if you can't get people to go to work in the morning, you can get people to first tracks So there's a little trick to getting your employees, kind of motivated, and it's this, and it's
I love
rewarding.
it.
Guess where they're hanging out? If you're new to the show and new to Employee First Tracks as a viewer, they're hanging out in Rose Bowl this morning.
Yeah.
That's chair 4. They're going to hang out off of chair 8 this morning as well. That is cinch. Chairlifts on the mountains of the ski resorts, as you know, go by names and numbers. Those are the 2 that are being utilized this morning before 9 o'clock by the employees. Employee First Tracks. That's what's happening right now.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, and then it looks like, well, maybe we've got some teams. Wow, look at the crew. They got the shovels. They got the snow moving instruments. All right. So
I
I
miss it.
think I think they're going to work. I don't think they get to play. I think they, unless they're just bringing it up there early up there. But you know what? I love Rose Bowl. That's one of my favorite places to go when I have guests in town. I like, Stone Creek Metals, kind of the whole thing, and Ripsaw. I like when they groom that.
This is a clever disguise. I mean, you're thinking that they're going to work, Trisha. Then, all right, fine. And pat these employees, all of them, hundreds of them, on the back for showing up so early to work this morning.
Oh yeah, yeah, totally. Okay, so they get their little incentive run, and then Ty, tomorrow night we've got Beaver Creek's Thursday Night Lights. That's another favorite event of mine. They got the fireworks going. They've got the glow stick ski down. Have you ever done that? Have you ever participated in that?
I've done it as a civilian, to call it that. I've also done it as a Vail Resorts employee. Right over this area here, you'll notice where the Haymaker, Buckaroo Gondola, all the names it's ever been called before.
I know,
This
I
is
know.
the
It used to be
location where
Buckaroo,
everyone
then they
meets.
changed it.
Yes, they changed the name. This is the area where you kind of meet if you're a level intermediate 3-4 skier, border, kids, adults, to kind of meet up right before dusk to sign up to be a part of this glow stick ski down parade. Then you take this gondola up to the top over here, and that's where you'll kind of become assembled with some instructors, a little bit of ski patrol. Someone kind of leads the way down the mountain, a nice little parade, and when the last person comes down, all set to DJ music usually, boom, the skies light up right there with fireworks. Every Thursday night is called Thursday Night Lights, and to make sure that you don't miss it, or any of your visiting friends, log on to beavercreek.com and check out their normal schedule of events that you see right there. And it kicks off at dusk, and the opportunity is waiting for you. It's memorable. Yes,
Oh,
I've
it
done this
is.
before.
Yes, you know what? I've done it before too, as a civilian and as an employee. I've done them both, and it is super fun. And I'm usually the one that, like, when my friends bring their kids into town, they're like, "Trisha, our feet hurt. Like, could you bring that up?" And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, I got you. I got you. I'll bring all your kids up." Like, but once again, they need to be a level 5 skier or above because Ty, you are skiing or snowboarding in the dark with your
It's
glow
true.
stick.
No, it's comedy. It's hilarious, honestly. And again, it's an experience to remember. But I mean, as far as seeing at night, again, this is the area where it happens. Kids love this. People come
Oh
back
yeah.
for years and they bring their friends, and it's on that list of things to do in Beaver Creek when you're visiting. For sure, getting that experience in. So to make sure that you have that ability to participate in that, sign up for a lesson.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. You can always do your lessons. You can get good enough. That's a big incentive too. Like, when your kids are like, I don't want to ski, you're like, you can't do Thursday nights until you become a level 5. You're matching your skis, all that, and it is free, by the way. So it's a good thing
Yes.
to involve there. But Ty, we've also got Winter Culinary Weekend coming up this weekend, and we've got a giveaway. We're giving away 2 tickets to Friday night's event at Hooked. I know you had a chance to talk to Sarah in her narrative about this. They are bringing in a guest chef. So joining Riley, of course. We both know Riley Romanin. We've seen him basically grow up here. But we have Chris Cosentino going to be guest chefing with Riley. And this will be on Friday at 6:30. And normally this is a $200 per ticket cost. But if you can win it here, you got both of them. You got a $400 value. And all you need to do is basically visit our Instagram page, and that'll give you all the details on how to sign up and who to tag and what you need to DM us so we can let you know that you won. And then also seek out our brand new Vail Valley Live YouTube page. So new year, new YouTube page. So we've got, it's a short contest. So Ty, it's not going to last that long. We're basically going to be doing this, I think, today might be the last day, maybe tomorrow,
We
because
will announce the winner
Oh,
live on the show tomorrow.
Emma is letting me know we're gonna announce the winner live on the show tomorrow. So we got to get this done now. Ty, you and I we're not eligible, but hey, if one of our friends won, maybe they would take us.
You know,
Maybe.
it's culinary weekend. It's summertime in the winter. They're always fantastic. And with celebrity chefs, it's the stories that we hear about with these chefs that also brings us to the table for the appetite. Little dining. Tell us about yourself. Learning about the chefs. Speaking of Riley Roman, and as you know, years ago he moved here from Evergreen with his family as a kid. Found his love for culinary, for the restaurant, for chefing, for food. He was known as the kid who sliced potatoes really well. That was his reputation as a young teen, working here in these restaurants a long time ago. And now look at him, the proprietor of restaurants and for the market down in Avon, and just the list goes on. And we definitely celebrate Riley Roman and of course the culinary weekend. So one of the many stories that you want to learn about while you get your tickets for this, don't miss out. It all kicks off the first location, Alpine and Antlers.
All right. Yeah. You know what? Thursday, Sammy Shipman, he is bringing the goods. And we've had Sammy make us breakfast before on the show. He's quite talented, but I love Alpine and Antlers. That's over at the Beaver Creek Lodge, over by Christie Sports, where the buses drop you off. And Ty, this is going to be awesome because this will really kind of set the tone for the weekend. So 4:30 to 7 is when this is happening. And there's going to be a little bit of live music going on. And then the tasting will feature kind of more small plates, so you won't get too full for the rest of the evening. And then we're gonna have spirits from Lalo Tequila, and then Law's Whiskey House is gonna be here too, along with Land of Saints and Scar the Sea and Lou Did Wines. So these are going to be awesome. And a lot of the chefs are from California. A lot of the wines are from California. So we're bringing in, people from all over for this event. And then we've got snowshoeing to gourmet lunch. We've got ski, eat, ski events where you're skiing with some of the Beaver Creek ski and snowboard instructors. I know there's foodie events all over the nation, but we got this kind of backdrop. I mean, I think this is pretty cool.
Here's the backdrop, and again, that location for culinary weekend that kicks off on Thursday, and hopefully you get your name in the entry to win the tickets. The location right here in Beaver Creek.
All right. Okay. Hey, Ty, we're going to take it to a commercial. When we come back, we've got headlines, we got weather. We're going to let you know more about what you can do up at the Beeve and, of course, over at Vail. So stay with us. Start the new year out right with Knapp Harvest. Mushrooms have been named the top ingredient of the year by the New York Times, and we have them in all shapes and sizes. Honey continues to be a hot topic for health, so stock up with Knapp's Nectars. Knapp Harvest, your indoor farmers market, open 7 days a week.
Xterra, apparel for your active lifestyle. Visit xterraplanet.com today. Enter the promo code CHECK20 at checkout for an extra 20% off regularly priced merchandise.
Let's go. I need to follow. There's nowhere we can't wander. I know you hear it calling to.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live. I'm Tricia Swenson, and we want to thank Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea for fueling our adventure this morning. They got their location at Beaver Creek. Maybe we'll send Ty down there so he can bring a chai tea back for me. Emma, what would you want? You probably have your jet fuel over there.
I do have my jet fuel.
She's already got her Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea
Their
here.
London fogs are amazing.
London Fog? Okay, all right. We'll see if we can put an order in with Ty. But you can stop by that location or, of course, their location just outside of Minturn. But here's what made right, headlines for today, the 19th of January. And on the cover, no problem at all. Look at this. We've got Trevor Carlson of Atlanta. He enjoys some fresh runs on Cataract in Beaver Creek. A weak system is forecast for Friday this week, and we'll talk about that during our weather. But headlines for today, graduation rates dip a bit after years of rising rates for local district. 1% drop hints at pandemic's impact, though officials say the full picture won't be clear for a couple of years. More on this on page A3. Also in today's news, the hardest season, how animals survive snowy, cold Colorado winters. You can learn about how they adapt and their different habits on page A2 with some great pictures from Rick Spitzer, who does a great job of catching wildlife out in the wild all throughout Eagle County and beyond. And then 5 questions for Lindsey Vaughn. Vaughn wants more success in the boardroom than she had on the slopes. Those are some of her goals now that she's retired from the sport of skiing. She's going to be featured at the Bookworm in a virtual book signing, if you will. She won't be in person. It'll be virtual this Friday. And then also, in today's news, Kai Owens named to the U.S. team. Oh, wait, Meadow Mountain. Where were we? Okay, Meadow Mountain Meetup targets backcountry moms, but the upcoming event is for anyone looking to get out there and ski and snowboard out in the backcountry. Meadow Mountain is a nice, gentle mountain right in the center of the valley. It's close to Vail, of course, to Eagle Vale, Edwards. So get out there and get some exercise, make some friends, and have some fun. But speaking of fun, Kai Owens is going to have some fun, and she's going to have to work hard, of course, but she's been named to the U.S. team. But Tess Johnson, number 5 in the World Cup standings, was not selected. She's another Vail local. These girls are both from the Vail Valley. So you can check out this story on page 829 in the Sports and Outdoors. And Schifrin dismisses coach ahead of Olympic Games. Jeff Lackey will not return to Europe after a COVID-19 bout. Learn more about this on page A30. Pretty close to the Olympics to be making changes. All right, but Walsh places 4th at World Para Snow Sports Championships. Thomas Walsh, of course, is a kid who was born and raised here in the Vail Valley, so we always like to keep tabs on him and what he's thinking about going into the Paralympic Games in March. He'll be competing today in the giant slalom. If you want to keep tabs on him. That's on page 831. These stories and more can be found in the Vail Daily. Grab your copy in newspaper dispensers all throughout the Vail Valley, and you can also check it out online, vaildaily.com. But right now, let's take a look at the traffic report and give you some ideas on what the roads are looking like. Pretty smooth sailing all throughout the area. Last night, they did have that closure eastbound in Glenwood Canyon. We don't need to worry about that today. That ended at 6 a.m. this morning, so it should be smooth sailing as far as any kind of prepared closures that are going on right now. And we can see roads are dry with the absence of snow in the last 24 to 48 hours. But you always want to keep in mind, once we do see a little bit of a shower, especially if we see that tonight, we have a slight chance of just some flurries going on. Slow it down and allow plenty of distance between you and the vehicle ahead of you. That's the best advice that the State Patrol gives, Eagle County Sheriff. They're all just saying, slow it down, and then that distance between you and the car, truck, semi, whatever is in front of you, just to get a little reaction time in there. But let's take it out to Ty Diaz, see what's going on out at the Beeve. All right.
Yes, thank you very much,
there
Tricia.
you are. There you are.
So I overheard you trying to place an order with me, Emma, as well.
Yes.
Something from Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea.
Ty,
This is
what'd
a
you
good
get?
time to place that order because, well, notice the crowd. Had to take advantage of the fact that there isn't one. And so I tried something different this morning. There's a Moroccan mint tea that they actually kind of scoop for you in this special type of baggy thing. I thought it was a napkin hanging out of my cup.
Oh,
I'll show
okay.
you this.
Oh,
but they
wow.
actually just kind of scoop your portion
Okay.
and then just kind of overlay this, double cup you up because this is hot water.
Yep.
And smells delicious. Always the smell test
Oh.
first before the taste. But yeah, Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea this morning. What was your order again? What is it
Well,
that you like to do?
I tell you, hey, wait a minute. They're open. Are they open a little earlier now? Because I thought it was 8 o'clock. Which
Well, I tell you what, if they're not open, they were really nice to me and Barry because we got service inside of there.
Okay,
And you know
okay.
what was really cool, Tricia, to add? Because of the indoor mask mandate ended Monday, I just walked in there and I was asking questions, kind of like I was like a pet
You're
trying to
smart.
steal pastry from a restaurant. They were like, "Come on in. Only the employees are wearing masks. You can go without that." So, but
Okay.
it's optional if you would care to wear your mask or not when you walk into places. Consider your comfort, of course.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. So yeah, the mask mandate has been lifted for Eagle County right now. So that's great news. All right. So Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea is open for you. Hey, Ty, I gotta tell you what I got to do last night. I ended up being invited to the Dance Theater of Harlem at the Vlar Center, which is just a couple of escalators away from you. And yeah, literally, I got home from work. It was like 6 p.m. I put my pajamas on, sweatpants, pajamas, same thing. And then I get the call. So I gotta get out of the pajamas. I put on a dress. Like when's the last time I got to dress up? So we decide, okay, wait a minute. You guys gotta stop. You make me dizzy there. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay. Wait, okay, okay, Emma, just put him full screen so he doesn't have to worry about being in the center. Okay, all right, there we go. So, Ty, but Dance Theater Harlem, it was a great performance. And the Valar, they've got Simon and Garfunkel, the story this weekend. They don't have the actual Paul Simon and Garfunkel, of course, but it kind of chronicles their career going from, making it big to kind of having their little breakup to the reunion tour. So it's pretty fun. But yeah, so from pajamas to a dress, that was my trajectory last night.
It's pretty ambitious of you to do that because, living up here, considering the temperatures in the evening time, once you're already in your jammies, a lot of us, when we get that phone call, it's like, oh, I don't know, I'm already in my jammies. But to check out the Dance Theater of Harlem, definitely a worth it, but I would have gone a step further because you're fashion forward. I would have gone in the pajamas.
Oh, no, not. And
How was the show?
you know what? It was really good. And we had great seats and just so cool to see dance. Normally I see dance at the Ford Amphitheater with the Vail Dance Festival. So it was
That's
neat
right.
to see that. And they've got a couple of dance performances, one more this month, as a matter of fact. Body Traffic is coming at the end of the month. So that's just a little bit different. This one kind of had a blend of kind of more traditional, especially in the first part before intermission, and then the second half was really fun. They had a lot of James Brown music, and the costumes were
Oh,
great,
nice.
and the lighting. So it kind of ended on like an upbeat tone. So, but it was pretty full. I think it was close to being a sold out show, and I saw a lot of people I knew there, and just a really cool experience. So if you have a chance to go
I'm a
into the
huge
Valar,
fan of the shows at the Valar here in Beaver Creek. Every seat is the best seat in the house.
It is.
And when it from dance to stand-up comedy, I mean, just the sound to speak directly to whoever it is that could be hosting the event. I mean, it is the best. And then a few years ago, they allowed you to bring your concession inside to enjoy at your seat while
Yes.
watching the show. Did you get anything?
Yeah, you know what? They have cup holders and
Oh,
then
really?
they have so you can put your cup in there and everything. You know what? I didn't get any snacks last night, but hey, they do have snacks. And when I went to go see the Chris Anthony movie, I went straight from work. I didn't put my pajamas on before. I went just from work clothes in there. But yeah, I got the prosciutto and cheese. Like that was my dinner. But last night I already had like popcorn when I was at home, so I'm like, oh, that's dinner. All right, I'm just gonna go straight to the bar. So okay, all right.
So this is good to know that, and I love prosciutto and cheese. So now you're giving me
Yes.
ideas. Now I need to catch a show at the Valar. But much like on the airline, is there maybe any folding down armrests with a little
No,
table
we don't have
while
the-
you're in your seat?
We don't have that. We
No,
don't
none
have
of that?
that.
Okay.
You know, it's not like, remember the old Cinebistro that you could have dinner at the
Yes.
movie?
I miss
The
Cinebistro
old
so
I know,
much.
I know. We miss Cinebistro. All right. Hey, but speaking of Solaris, Lance Frey is over at Betteridge. And are we going to go to him right now, Emma? All right. We had a chance to stop in and talk jewelry. We're at Betteridge, and a lot of times we're talking estate jewelry, but they have designer jewelry as well. Lance is going to tell us some more about
morning.
just some of the collections that you have.
Some of the collections. This is a sampling of, but still some of my favorites. We do estate jewelry very well, but we have a fantastic reputation within the industry, within the designer world of jewelry. And we're very fortunate. We have stores in Greenwich, Connecticut, Aspen, and Vail, so you can kind of see which market has each different designer, because each one of our markets does not have the same designer. We have definitely tailored it to our client base, which is very cool that we have the access to do that.
Definitely.
And the designers support us in a big way. So some of these collections that you see here are in all three stores, some are not. Some are unique to Vail.
Okay. All
is
right.
kind of
Well,
unique.
to kick us off with this
Kick
one
off with the big one
here.
over here.
Yes.
Okay, so
Wow.
this is a company, it's called Gamushian. This is a company out of New York. This is a family-owned company. It is designed by women, meant for women type of thing. This is very much their logo and interest in what they do. This one is interesting because this is called a convertible necklace, which is you see a lot of that happening right now. So you got these longer pieces, and actually this one's meant to be a little longer because this bracelet fits into here. It can be longer.
Oh, to make it even longer.
So make it even
wow.
longer, but you can take it out, you can make a bracelet with it. You can also take another section out and make this more of like not quite a choker, but something
Okay.
similar to that.
So some versatility.
Ton of versatility with this piece. You can mix and match and do whatever you want with it. And of course, we have the earrings to match.
Wow.
The earrings also are convertible. So if you don't want as much of a drop, you can open them up, get rid of the bottom drop. You can even take it down and get rid of the top, just so it's a very everyday,
Yeah.
go into evening, add some more
That's
gold
so
and
nice
diamonds.
for travel too.
Very cool, very good for travel.
Okay.
So that is Gamushian. This next one, a little more unique and very modern. I think this is very fun. This is just a small sampling of theirs. This is called Leo Pizzo. It's an Italian company. We do well with them company-wide. This is something that we have company-wide. They do diamonds and white gold and platinum very well. So the uniqueness here, black diamonds mixed with white gold and white diamonds.
Super fun.
So very modern, very ear-specific, so these actually sit on your ear correctly, facing forward.
Okay.
That's a big deal. That's
Yes,
a big
it
deal in
is.
the watch world.
We want to see. We want to see them. Okay, these. Wow.
So this one's kind of fun. This is probably, this is our newest collector. This is Anita Co. Anita Co is based out of LA. You're going to see her all over social media, all over Instagram. That is definitely where she's known for. Wow. She's definitely known for dressing celebrities and layering. She does a lot of everything I just talked about on social media when you go see her. But it's some interesting stuff. We have yellow gold, we have emeralds, we have a rose gold choker here as well, another heavier chain with a little diamond right there in the middle. So tons of different pieces. And then she does this leaf collection stuff very well. So we have the ring and we have the bracelet, and there's a full collection built around this. There's pendants, there's earrings, there's many more bracelets, there's different styles. And something else that she does really well is she does almost every one of her collection comes in all three golds. So if you don't like it in the white and you love rose, you can get it in the rose. So all three golds are done. Yellow, rose, and white are done here.
Okay, tell us about this one.
All right. This is probably one of our favorites. This is a company called Palmarelli. They're based out of Philadelphia. It's handmade in Philadelphia. And he has locations throughout our stores. He's also in Bergdorf Goodman in New York. But we do very well because his collection is massive. This is his newest collection. It's called Wild Child. He's a 60s guy, 60s kid, definitely. When you meet him, that's who he is. And he does incredible work. This is all 18 karat yellow with sapphire. So everything you see in there, all those different colors are sapphires, except for the green. That's a stone called Savarite. Those are not emeralds, it's the Savarite. It's usually out of Russia, but it's a very intense green. So brand new collection to us, doing extremely well. I think people are ready to wear something a little more fun and unique. And he hit the nail on the head on this one.
Okay, so yeah, if you want to find something unique, some of the top designers throughout the world, you can find them at Betteridge. When are you open?
We're open here 10 to 6. We are located in the lowest level of the Solaris, right next to ice skating rink.
Okay, check it out.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Winter is coming, and you can enjoy every minute with Outside Plus, your membership to the outdoors. Whether you're exploring the backcountry or your local trails, Outside Plus has you covered. With expert advice on gear, product discounts, premium access to Outside TV and the Gaia GPS app, and inspiring content delivered from the most respected names in the outdoors. Become an Outside Plus member today to get free tickets and VIP access to this year's Warren Miller film. Join at warrenmiller.com/Outside Plus.
The owner of this Apple Watch has taken a hard fall and is not responding to their watch. The emergency location is latitude 47.7, longitude -117.5 with an estimated search radius of 41 meters. This message will repeat in 5 seconds.
Vail Valley Live outerwear provided by Skea Limited.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Live Sotheby's International Realty, Colorado's leading real estate firm. Contact their Vail Valley broker professionals today to help you live the life you love.
All right, I want to give you some details on the weather. If you're just getting up, you're just joining us this morning, you're going to see a little bit more cloud cover in the sky, and our temperatures pretty stable, right around the mid-teens for this morning. A little bit cooler down valley, but not much because of the cloud cover that we've got going on. Now, we could see a slight chance of snow showers later on today, probably after 5 p.m., but only about a 10% chance. So partly sunny with a high in the mid-30s, and then overnight lows will dip down into the teens. And Emma, I can't see the screen because we've got a chat up here. Okay, all right, technical difficulties. Now I can see what's going on. All right, so today's high, low 30s, overnight low in the teens. And then tomorrow, pretty similar. We're going to see highs right around 30 degrees. And then a slight chance of snow showers for your Thursday night after about 11 p.m. 30% chance is what they're calling for. And then on Friday, a chance of snow showers as well. Now, they are calling for a 90% chance of snow showers on your Friday. But according to Open Snow, here's what they're predicting. Maybe 2 inches at Vail, and maybe 2 inches over at Beaver Creek. Maybe 1 Thursday lingering into Friday. And then we won't see another chance of showers till about Tuesday, the 25th of January. So that's what we're looking at, just kind of some little smaller storms, but that's okay. We like the snow in any shape or form or any time, day or night. We'll take it. We are up to quite a bit of the mountain open on Vail Mountain. We have 83% of the terrain open, 25 lifts out of 33. So we're getting there. And a lot of those lifts might be like a magic carpet or something like that, or like the Wapiti, Platter, some of those surface lifts aren't open. But the main part of all the different areas you love, even Blue Sky Basin, we've got Chair 39, which is Pete's Express. They are open. Skyline Express, number 37, that's open as well. Earl's Express is not open, but a lot of that area in Earl's Bowl, you could still ski or ride and then take Kelly's Toll Road all the way back down to Skyline Express. So you could still get a lot of terrain in Blue Sky. And then keep in mind, Blue Sky Basin closes earlier than the rest of the mountains. So go out there first and then work your way on back. Over at Beaver Creek, hey, it's just a little over a week old. McCoy Park, they've opened, and that brings our lifts to 23 out of 25. So once again, maybe just a surface lift or two that isn't quite open, but pretty much all the main lifts to access your favorite areas are open for you. And we do have the crawl here with Beaver Creek's grooming runs today. We tried to get Vail. Vail had so many, we couldn't even get it typed up before the show. So if you have a question on if it's groomed or not, put it in the chat. And then we can answer it for you.
We can answer on demand questions.
Yeah. We won't be able to answer on demand, but we can answer it live this morning. So, hey, let's take it out to Ty. Let's see where he has roamed to. All right, Ty. Oh, you're over by Strawberry Park.
Yes, I've been looking at this chairlift since we've gotten here. I've made my way a little bit closer to McCoy Park because, as you stated, that's new this season. And we've seen the view for years right off of Mamie's Mountain Grill, the deck. It's always a conversation with friends. They're saying, what's back there? But now we know. But I'm trying to open this app right now to learn the new names of the runs back there, to learn the terrain that's back there available now for skiing and boarding as lessons. And what we're seeing is that it's majority of green runs, a few blue runs, but I'm hearing great things. Barry was just sharing with me that he brought his wife and kids back there over the weekend. There's some nice whoopties back there. People enjoying the glade back there, the views. And we want to see the photos. We want proof. We want to get used to these images of McCoy Park for years to come right now. I would love to see what people have discovered back there.
Oh, yeah. You know what? The names are all kind of like exploration, journey, affinity, serenity. You know, I'm kind of, who was that band? That Destiny's Child.
I was saying, if you're listing anything from the what sound like a pro tennis player to a band from the 80s. Journey, Destiny.
Affinity. Yeah. That's what I thought of when I saw these names. But Ty, I hope you can get up there soon because what's really cool is the view. And you really feel like you're in just like you took a little trip someplace. Like you don't, it's all new. And you can't see any buildings except Eaton Hut, and then the little bathrooms that are next to that, and then Mamie's Mountain Grill, which is off to the distance. So you really feel this sense of peace, and then the views across the valley. There's the Gore Range. Now you can see the Gore Range. You can also see the Saguache Range off to the south. And then the Nordic Center is still up there, so the snowshoeing and the ski trails, cross country, classic cross country, they're still up there. But it is really cool, and it is mostly beginner terrain, so you're not going to have any black diamonds back there. It's green runs, 14 of those, and then 3 blue runs.
So what they're saying, 2 chairlifts in McCoy Park, and where I'm standing, for those of you wondering why I'm not at any of those chairlifts, they're on the top side of Strawberry Park chairlift number 12, which is the access point to get there. Candy Cabin is right there. It also meets at the top of this chairlift of chair 18. If you're coming from the Ritz-Carlton Bachelor Gulch area, let's say you're starting your day by the Westin, taking that gondola across over to chair 15, I think it is, which connects you to 16 and 18. And 18 connects to the top of Strawberry Park. Now you're making your way into McCoy Park from that point versus taking the bus and beginning right here at the base of Beaver Creek Mountain and Centennial Express chair number 6. But I understand there's 2 access points to get into McCoy Park. Isn't the other location just off of chair 11?
Yeah, well, let's see. If you're going to go...
That's Larkspur, right?
Yeah, you can go to Larkspur, and then you can take that catwalk down and dip in. You know, so it's just a little bit higher than 12. So they both, they both kind of draw off to the west, and then you would take that catwalk down to the north and then pop into McCoy Park from there. And then McCoy Park has their high-speed quad called the McCoy Park Express. And then what's really cool is when you get to the top of Strawberry Park, you see the reunion lift and you see the top of that. Now, that's not a high-speed detachable, but it's really fast. It's a 4-person lift, but their lift terminal at the end, it's a lot shorter. It's just littler than the big terminals that we see out of these huge high-speed quads. Now, Ty, I see that you're over Strawberry Park also is where the Beaver Creek Snowshoe Center is, right behind you.
Yes, the Nordic Center, which is right behind me over here. And so let's say you're not a skier. Let's say you're not a boarder. Or maybe you want to take a break and try something out, something different, or get into your other activity that's within your quiver. Then sign up for a tour. I believe they still do those, right?
Yes.
Just kind of pop inside the Nordic Center there and and discover Beaver Creek in a whole new way.
Yeah, you know what? I love going up there and just to mix it up because it could be a little taxing on your legs to go skiing or snowboarding every single day. So if you can mix it up with one of their tours or just rental, it's really easy to find your way up at the top. And then Ty, they also have this Beaver Creek snowshoe and wine excursion because you're right there by the Osprey. So you start there, you get your snowshoes. Yep, and then spin you around, and then the Osprey's the hotel right behind you. Yep, there you go. And that restaurant there is where you end your day. So you download after you've snowshoed around McCoy Park, and then you have wine and cheese and charcuterie pairings. Oh, probably something sweet at the end, and they're doing those certain days of the week, and that's a lot of fun. So you can find that by going to I believe it's the signature events up at Beaver Creek on their calendar. So it's not on the daily calendar, but it should be on their signature events calendar. Or just call the Nordic Center, and they can get you dialed into this. And your rental is included, your lift ride up, and then the wine and cheese event. So it's pretty cool.
It all sounds wonderful, Trisha, but something that you and I both know, we used to kind of report on this about the Osprey, the closest resort property to a chairlift.
Yeah.
We're looking at maybe 10 steps, maybe 8 steps. Just walk out those doors and you're right at the chairlift. One of the perks of being here, and like you're talking about, the restaurant inside, Fireside Grill, the smoker grill is out here in the summertime, and maybe in the spring you could just smell the brisket right over here. Best kept secret as a hangout, especially for opry and happy hour, but breakfast can also be found inside of this building, Fireside
really?
Grill.
I'm surprised you haven't popped in there yet. You usually follow the bacon.
One time Ty found
I
red
am
wine
in the
and cherry
vicinity,
turnover.
and you know how I roll.
Oh yeah, and Emma just reminded us that one time, remember when it was cherry turnover day? And during the summer, and you stopped in there, and it was red wine day. I don't know. You were able to find everything on those national days.
I took one for the team and took some red wine at 7:45 in the morning.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, Ty. Hey, we're gonna take it down Valley now. Knapp Ranch, Knapp Harvest is a product of Knapp Ranch, and Ken Hovey had a chance to talk to our good friend Carrie Hogan about some of the wonderful produce items that you can find and more right there in Eagle.
As if things couldn't get any sweeter in Eagle, they have Knapp Harvest joining me right now. Once again, Carrie Hogan, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
I want to talk about honey.
I do too. I always want to talk about honey.
I say I love honey when I was a kid, you know?
Yes.
Right out of the jar, people are like, ooh, you can do
That's
that?
why you're so healthy.
Is that what it is?
I'm telling you what, honey has all of the enzymes, all of the minerals that you need, and it's also so good for your immune system. So during these COVID times and trying to keep healthy, how does your medicine taste usually?
I did not know this.
Oh
You're
my God.
telling me that eating that honey was good for me.
This one, I open up and I eat it like pudding. We have some of the top honeys in the world.
I wanted to say this. I mean,
This
it's
is
not just
cool.
honey like when you go into certain supermarkets. It's a chain. Has your name, your brand on it. And like right here, the Trapper's Lake Fireweed.
Right
This
up
is
there.
local. Where is this?
So this is from Trapper's Lake. So when bees feed on one particular flower, they can put one flavor on that. Otherwise, bees are going around and picking all sorts of flowers, right? So that's where our wildflower local honey comes in. That comes from our 20 hives that are up and down the valley. But these come from specific areas. So you could actually do a taste comparison between Trapper's Fireweed and Oregon Fireweed honey.
I wanted to talk about some other foods, but before we did that, I wanted to talk about the colors themselves. What's
Isn't
the
that
difference in
cool?
this?
So it really is the difference of what they're feeding on. Now, propolis is a little different from honey. It comes from the hive, along with beeswax, along with royal jelly. We've all heard about them, but the bees actually produce them themselves. So when I go into my hive, I can scrape, I can see the propolis. It's orange. It's different than the wax. You can tell the wax. And then the royal jelly is another whole color.
Crazy.
It is so much to learn about bees. It's nuts.
Well, and of course, when you stop by Knapp Harvest, they have a little bit of everything. And I want to talk about foods before we duck out. Organic paleo chicken soup.
Absolutely, another good for you.
Also, English toffee made out of these honeys.
Out of honeys.
And then I would always think about gift ideas.
Yes.
Whenever I'm going somewhere.
Yes.
I love the fact that you have nectar candles,
Isn't
all
that
these
cool?
things and more. What are the most popular items right now?
Well, I'm going to say it's our Second Nature gourmet meals to go because people really grab those instead of a pizza or hamburgers, which is really great, especially when trying to keep healthy. But number 2 is honey.
You have everything here.
Well, we have everything. Oh my God.
In this convenient little
It's
location.
it really is. It's fun, isn't it? It's an indoor farmer's market, open 7 days a week, all year round.
You know what? This place is the place to be.
To be.
That's it.
To be.
We got to wrap it up. Good to see you,
Good to
Carrie
see
Hogan,
you
once
too,
again
Ken.
with Knapp Harvest. Come by and see him here in Eagle Ranch.
Maui Jim Sunglasses were born on the beaches of Hawaii, designed to respond to the bright sun and harsh glare of the islands, all while enhancing the view. After 30 years, we're still independently owned, and the free-thinking Hawaiian spirit that first inspired us is still a part of everything we do. Our Polarized Plus 2 lenses not only protect eyes from harmful rays, they also make colors more vivid and contrast crisper. Try on a pair and see for yourself. The view's better from here.
Start the new year out right with Knapp Harvest. Mushrooms have been named the top ingredient of the year by the New York Times, and we have them in all shapes and sizes. Honey continues to be a hot topic for health, so stock up with Knapp's Nectars. Knapp Harvest, your indoor farmers market, open 7 days a week.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Carrots Jewelers, creating heirlooms for over 50 years.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, we're going to give you a look at the weather this morning on Vail Valley Live, brought to you by Carrots. And temperature-wise, we're pretty much the same throughout the Vail Valley. Eagle is 11. Edwards is 12, Avon is 16, and we're looking at 14 for Vail right now. But the feel, more like 7 degrees, the single digits this morning. We'll get into the low 30s today. We won't have as much sunshine as we've had the last couple of days, so that's why it'll be just a little bit cooler, but still very typical for our January. And then overnight, we'll stay right around the low teens because of the cloud cover. That'll be sticking with us. We do have just a slight chance of showers tonight. Mainly before 9 p.m. And then tomorrow, we'll start with some clouds, then see a little bit more sunshine before another chance of showers could come on in. So we have a weak system that'll be rolling in Thursday into Friday, according to OpenSnow.com. Maybe 1 inch on Thursday for Vail and Beaver Creek, 2 inches on Friday. Hopefully we'll get a little more out of that, but we'll take what we can get. And then the next chance of showers will be into next week, early next week, probably by your Tuesday. But this weekend, well, it looks like Saturday and Sunday are going to be sunny with highs right around the upper 20s to low 30s. So it should be pretty cool. All right. And then terrain-wise, we're seeing a lot of the terrain open today. A lot of people are happy that Chair 26 is open. That's the Pride Express over in Lionshead. It's our westernmost, well, not quite. Chair 20 is the westernmost chairlift that brings you from the Cascade Village, the fourth portal of Vail. You've got Golden Peak, you've got Vail Village, you've got Lionshead, and then you have Cascade. But now Cascade, after that lift, you can take 26 up, and that'll get you up to the top of the Eagle Bond Gondola. You can access Game Creek Bowl from there. You can work your way over to Avante and Midvale, and then over to the back bowls as well. So it's nice to have that. And I love Pride Express, even if you just want to take some laps on there. It's usually not too busy, hardly ever a line. So especially this weekend on Saturday, usually the busiest day of the week, maybe head over to Pride Express and you'll be able to avoid the lift line, get some nice cruisers in there as well. And then over at Beaver Creek, we do have a lot of Grouse Mountain open for you, 23 out of 25 lifts. I don't think we've opened Stone Creek chutes yet. That you usually have to get quite a bit of snow before that area opens on the eastern side maybe not even Royal Elk Glade yet either. So be careful, especially in the wooded areas. You need a lot of snow for it to be good. But let's take it out to Ty Diaz and talk about our giveaway that we have going on. Ty, all right, you made your way over to Alpine and Antlers, and they are going to be kicking off the Winter Culinary Weekend.
This is the location where it all begins. And again, this is also a sweet spot too, just to discover dining while waiting for the bus, breakfast first thing in the morning, dinner, make your reservations, and enjoy the sculpture and the art that's right here. But this weekend, it is Culinary Weekend, Thursday through Sunday here in Beaver Creek. And there's an opportunity to win tickets for this. It's a $200 value per person. And there's a way to sign up for this, Trisha. Can you help us understand how we can get registered to win?
Oh, yeah. So, Ty, we want you to go up on our Instagram and then like this post. Of course, we'll have you follow Vail Valley Live and Beaver Creek on Instagram. Then tag a friend in the comments. And then one tag per comment, and the more tags, the more chances you have to win. And then head over to our Vail Valley Live new YouTube page and subscribe. There, right there. See, it's just so easy. Search Vail Valley Live, will pop up, and then hit subscribe. And then finally, just DM us your handle. So when you win, we know how to get a hold of you. So this is what's going on. And Ty, this is for the event on Friday night at Hooked. We both know Riley Roman, and we've seen him basically grow up in this culinary world. I love how you mentioned he was known for the way he could cut potatoes. That's a good skill to have.
Working in the restaurants, getting your first job, wanting to work. And he was known as the kid that sliced potatoes really well. And I'm not sure if he's tired of me telling everyone that story about him, but I love it. And I love telling the story about how he and his wife met. And just the whole thing just goes on. And we all knew Hooked very well. It all began with the crimster, which is a lobster tail filled with crab and shrimp, wrapped in bacon, grilled to perfection, served up for you. It's a great starter. You can make it your dinner entree if you care to, and or order the crimster online and have it shipped to you wherever it is that you live, and they'll give you the grilling instructions on how to make the crimster, preparing it at home.
Oh, Ty, I had the crimster in December, and I was like, this is the most incredible dish. I mean, we've known about it for years, and we've had it for years, but it'd been a while. So I said to myself, like, I'm going to treat myself to the crimster, and it was so good. And I love that you have all the scoop on Riley, how he met his wife, and everything. And he's got the R Market down in Avon as well. So he's a busy guy, but he's welcoming Chris Cosentino. He's the guest chef that's going to be coming in from California, and then they're going to have what is it? It's Presqu'île Winery is going to be the wine. So this will be 6:30 on Friday. So wow, to win these tickets and to be a part of this weekend. It's going to be really cool. So once again, sign up for that, and the $200 value each, so $400 total. Yeah, you're going to make someone happy if you give them that call. They will get out of their pajamas for that call. Wouldn't you, Ty?
Well, I don't know. I mean, if you have the ability to dress anything up and updo and upscale anything, pajamas will work convincingly out while dining. Trust me.
But some stilettos.
We've seen fashion around here, just wondering what they're really wearing. And I like to borrow fashion ideas. I love the idea about going over to Hooked. And for those that are learning about Hooked, log on to hookedbc.com to check out their menu. They are a seafood, sushi, and market.
Yeah.
So you can buy their fish right there.
Okay. Hey, we got a little chat. Dan Elliott is saying, oh, hey, don't forget, Ashley, don't forget to remind Trisha to share the free samples she got. Oh, Dan, I did not get any samples of jewelry at Betteridge.
Free samples of jewelry?
Yeah, I wish. I'll just take 1 carat each for both my ears. There we go. No, that's
Very
cool.
nice.
Hey, you know what? I love that that Up on Antlers has this deck. It's really nice, especially we get the longer days coming and springtime, and I think they're doing brunch there as well. So
I would like to share with everyone exactly where I am, if you don't mind our camera movement.
Yes.
So people would know how close you are to the views of the mountain and the access point as far as getting up to the Beaver Creek Lodge in Beaver Creek, Alpine and Antlers via the bus in Avon, the dinner shuttle, the bus that brings you up here, as well as the parking lot buses from both the Elk Lot and the Bear Lot, and or just across that bridge over there, you have the shuttles that bring you over from Basher Gulch to bring you in for dining as well. I have missed many a bus ride out of here by hanging out on this deck for opera and some post-nosh after a day on the slopes.
Oh, yeah. You're like, there's another one coming. We'll just hang out for a while. And, Ty, when you do get off the bus, instead of going to the cover bridge and going up to 6, kind of, which is the herd mentality, hey, if you walk across the street and then you end up right at Strawberry Park, usually there's never a line. So
it's the best kept secret. Strawberry Park is one of my favorite spots, like we were sharing. As far as now, it's even just to get into McCoy Park. But hey, to not give away the best kept secrets, give everyone the long way to get over to McCoy Park. And if you know how to jump on Strawberry Park first to get into McCoy Park, then that's your secret to getting in there first.
All right. Well, the secret's out. I just spilled it. Okay. Hey, Ty, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to give you some more details on how you could spend your Wednesday.
You deserve more from your steak. You deserve the only steak that's guaranteed to be perfect every single time. At Omaha Steaks, we're delivering old school quality with a now school mentality. That means aging every steak for tenderness, carefully hand carving, and obsessing over every last detail, so you never second guess a single bite. For a limited time, get the best quality at the best value during our 50% off sale. Visit omahasteaks.com today. You deserve this.
Club One is a pivotal part of the Vail lifestyle, with spacious lockers to store all your gear in a ski-in, ski-out location. Club One is your mountain headquarters, stacked with club amenities and members-only perks. Club One, where the locals locker.
Get more information at VailYetiHockey.com. Go Yeti!
Vail Valley Live outerwear provided by Skea Limited.
This weather and mountain report is brought to you by Betteridge. Fine jewelry and watches with exceptional service since 1897, located in Solaris.
Hey, we are back. I want to give you one more look at the weather before we scoot for the day. If you're just waking up with us today, a little less sunshine, a little more cloud cover, but still, we've got a beautiful day on tap. This is a live look at the valley floor, Interstate 70, the West Vail roundabouts, traffic moving smoothly this morning. And you can see, we do have some sunshine, but like I said, a few more clouds. And our temperature is pretty stable all throughout the area. As far as they're pretty similar. We're looking at Eagle at 10, Edwards at 13, Avon at 15, and Vail 14, probably because of a little bit of cloud cover out there. And then our high today, 31 degrees. We're going to see a 10% chance of showers after about 5 p.m., partly, and then we'll see those clouds linger into the evening. And then Thursday, mostly cloudy, then gradually becoming sunny with a high near 30. Calm wind tomorrow as well. And then Saturday and Sunday looks like we'll have the nicest days of the week as far as sunshine is concerned. Plenty of sunshine and seasonal temperatures, highs right around the upper 20s to low 30s for your week. And the snow that's coming, we're not going to get a lot of snow out of it. So maybe 2 inches on Friday, according to OpenSnow.com. And then our next chance of showers will be on Tuesday of next week. But let's take it out to Ty Diaz, talk a little bit about getting out there this morning and the terrain that's open. We do open up Vail Mountain at 8:30 and Beaver Creek at 9. Whoa, where did you go, Ty?
This is what you have to do, Trisha Swenson. You have to get out and explore, discovering what is around Beaver Creek. And what I found is that there's an arcade right by the bus stop. So, family-friendly locations, if you're looking for a place for the kids to get out and mingle and enjoy a little tabletop Pac-Man, grab a dollar, shove it in the machine, get some coins, line it up, and maybe it'll be your turn. But look at the game inside of here. I mean, we've got anywhere from Mrs. Pac-Man, we've got pinball, the one where you can do some boxing, put the quarter in the little boxing bag comes down.
Oh my
gosh. Some shoot 'em up games, and the little stuffed animal kind of, the little hand that goes in and grabs the toy out of this. A little bit of everything. Beaver Creek is definitely making it that much more fun, especially with an arcade. It's been looking the longest time.
Oh, talk about missing buses. I mean, you're going to be like, oh, I got to get to the next level. You'll be there for hours missing buses.
Now we need to find some concession to kind of put into these little holsters. But it's nice and warm in here.
Yeah.
This is definitely a spot. I don't know the name of this place. I don't see the name on the door just yet. But again, all things to do in Beaver Creek, this is one of them.
Oh my gosh, the arcade right at Beaver Creek. Okay, thanks for showing us. That's super fun. Okay, all right, yeah. Put the money in. Let's see it happen. Ding, 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 ding.
It's 50 cents per player.
Yeah, I want a chai tea and I want a stuffed kitty from that. Okay, all right. Ideas up at Beaver Creek. Don't forget to watch us on demand if you missed our show today and learn about our giveaway. You got to go to our Instagram page, which is Vail Valley Live, and learn more. And then don't forget, hey, go over to YouTube and check out our new Vail Valley Live YouTube page. New year, new YouTube. And if you win the tickets, they are for the Beaver Creek Culinary Weekend for Friday night's event up at Hooked at Beaver Creek. So this is 6:30 on Friday. Make sure you can go. Get out of your pajamas. You got to go to this. And this is a $200 value for each ticket, so $400 total. So we hope you can win. I think we're ending the contest today and announcing the winner on the show tomorrow. All right, Ty, how you doing? Yeah. Let's see it.
Get the game started.
Get the game started. Barry, get in there. I want to see what's happening.
Take a look.
Yeah. Awesome. Let's see this.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Chomp.
I'm not very good.
Now that song is going to be in my head all day. Okay, come on, get it. All right, this is the arcade, pretty new, as we're just finding out. And
it's at the Beaver Creek Lodge.
It's at the Beaver Creek Lodge. Bring your dollars, bring your coins. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, Ty, for the tour.